America AABBCC Sendirian Berhad is currently in the process of constructing their own building to accommodate their expansion on services and staff. A proposed network system design is planned for this building. The world of computer science, data, and communication networks are one of the fundamentals to produce competent programmers, software engineers, system analysis, and data scientists who are not only involved in the software development, but also possess the knowledge of how hardware of electronic devices work, from bits to error to correcting it and signals both analog and digital. This subject is imperative to improve a platform for students to experience real-time implementation of networks based on their general knowledge through a series or group of projects. Good evening, my name is Afiq bin Mohammad with my group mates Ali, Edward, Edison, Eady, Bing, and Pang Ziqing. Today we are going to give a presentation about the network that we're going to build for our company. First things first, we have the Office PC, which has an Intel NUC 9 Extreme, which has an Intel i7 core, 10th generation. So the quantity we need is 10, and the price per quantity is 1,398 and 88 cents. Ringgit, Malaysia. So all the prices are in ringgit. Next is the switch, which is a Netgear ProSafe 8 port. We need 4 quantities, and each per quantity is 177 ringgit and 7 cents. Next is the router. We chose Netgear Nighthawk ×10. We chose this because it has the fastest internet speed compared to all the routers in 2020. So we go for a faster internet, for a faster data transfer and a safer data transfer. So next will be the Halbert Packet ProLiant DL380 Generation 10 rack server. So 2 quantities, and the price is 6,997 and 3 cents. So we chose this because it has security innovation. Like, it has higher security compared to the others. So this would ensure our data is kept safe. Next is the 2U server, which is a Dell PowerEdge R330 rack server. We need 5 in total, and the unit is 4,967 ringgit. So we use this 2U server because we already had security, we already had very good internet speed. We also have to have 2U server that has a faster performance rate. So we chose the Dell PowerEdge R330 rack server. Next is our internet service provider. So far we chose TM Unify. It's 79 ringgit per month, and it's very nice. It has a 150 Mbps rate. So faster internet, which is a faster overall. Next is the security, which is the firewall server. We chose the Barracuda Cloud Generation Firewall, and we need 2 in quantity, which is 17,590 and 30 cents for 1 unit. So we chose Barracuda because it has the best overall protection and firewall for the server that we're going to build. So this will ensure, again, all our data are kept safe place, and then we won't lose our data on the way.
Now I am presenting the most appropriate topologies for each level and between level. So for level G, we choose star topology. This is because the connection is more reliable, and if one of the connections fails, and it will not affect another connection present in the network. And it also have a good overall performance regarding to the reliabilities of sending connections to multiple devices at a time. And it's easy to install, replace, and move, and the maintenance is very easy to handle. And the problem in this topology network can be detected much easier. And in between level G and 1, we choose tree topology. This is because it's easier maintenance and easier to find the faults fighting. Another theoretical network will not be affected if any one of them are damaged. For level 1, we choose hybrid topology. This is because it's more reliable since it has better fault tolerance and is effective and has considered the strengths of different topologies and their weaknesses are disregarded. And is flexible, thus it can be applied for a variety of distinct network environments. And the last advantage for this topology is the network can be built in sections, enables for easy integrations of new hardware components.
Hi, I'm Ziqing, and now I'll be presenting about cabling structure. Implementation of Gigabit Ethernet is backbone following a full duplex approach where there exists central switches. Each switch is implemented with a buffer for each input port, in which data is stored until they are transmitted. The chosen copper-based Ethernet 1000 base T has the fastest performance and thus lead to excellent interoperability. Fast Ethernet implementation is used for both work-level cabling, as it provides connectivity between end user and work group user, as well as end user level cabling, as it allows higher performance PC workstation access to server. Ethernet twisted cable chosen utilizes RJ45 8-pin connectors at either end of the cable for transmitting and receiving data in full duplex mode. Areas are cabled using horizontal cabling, which then connect to the server room using a backbone cabling. Cable implementation in both floors involve using a Cat6 25 pairs network cables, which has a speed up to 1 GB, enable length up to 55 N. Implementation of 10 GB space T standard using pairs of UTP unshield twisted pair cable is used since it has a maximum length of 10 meters. And line encoding is using Manchester scheme for data conversion between sender and receiver.
I am Eady. This is the simple building block diagram for level G. As you can see here, the PCs are for the staff and the customer are all connected to the switches and routers. Okay, next, the level 1. There are 3 departments, which is IT, finance, and the data center. The data center consists of servers connected to firewalls, and the departments each has their own PCs. Okay, next. Essential security measure that needs to be adopted by the IT team for their services hosted in the data center or server room. Implement auditing, detect internal breaches of security by recording specified security events. Apply reliable backup mechanism, protect against data loss. Apply logical cage model using trusted virtual domain, TVD. Technique used to separate networks users and virtual devices from one another to achieve domain isolation. Integrated security solution using Juniper SRX service gateway. Create security zones in data center networks. Security based on virtualization architecture and infrastructure. Create a secure gateway and employ security measure on virtualization. Collaborative network security, security center issues, guidelines, and peer UTMs track incidents. Network security with VMware NSX provides the dynamic virtual data center security measures.
Here's a detailed breakdown of the budget of the equipment proposed. As you can see, our company has budget expense sheet. So the total cost is 150,919 ringgit and 15 cents. So it includes 10 PCs, 4 switches, 2 routers, 2 server racks, 5 2U servers, 1 WLAN service provider, and 2 firewall servers.
In conclusion, it is important to choose the appropriate topology and network equipment based on the requirements of a company's network system to enable high efficiency of network performance. Based on the different work demand in different departments, this proposed network system has considered various types of topology and network equipment that are suitable to be implemented from various angles of concern. As we focus on giving the best security possible for higher protection in data and server systems, therefore, we have come up with a total budget of 1500,919 ringgit and 15 cents is needed for this server.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.